Okay, so what if, and just hear me out on this one, what if going to sleep could, help save the planet? Like, what if your genes actually, like, determined how long you slept for the sake of the Earth? Wild,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a unique concept.
Well, that's exactly the kind of future that the Somnium Tapestry is all about.
Yeah.
It's this art piece, and it makes you think about, like, this future where people are basically hibernating to fight climate change.
Yeah, okay.
So picture this, all right. Humanity's facing this, like, super intense climate crisis, and they've decided to tackle it head on, but, like, in a very unexpected way.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Go on.
So this tapestry thing, right? It's like this visual representation of this whole system.
So it's like art meets social commentary.
Exactly. It's like super detailed patterns, and every little thread is like a piece of genetic data, and somehow it all ties back to, like, someone's impact on the environment.
That's pretty impressive.
And the artist behind this whole thing, Kasia Wolski, I mean, they're kind of famous for turning, like, data into art, right?
Yeah, they're incredible. Kasia Wolski is actually a 60-year-old intergender artist from Poland. They are really known for taking, like, super complicated information and turning it into, like, these really powerful pieces of art.
So in this future that Wolski's, like, dreaming up, the climate's actually stable, which sounds amazing, right? But it's, like, not all sunshine and rainbows, you know what I mean?
Right. There's got to be a catch.
There's totally is. So they have this thing called, like, climate credits. And basically, you earn these credits by doing stuff that's, good for the environment.
Okay, so far so good.
But here's the twist, right? These credits, they actually decide how much time you're allowed to be awake. They have these personalized hibernation programs, and it's all based on, like, your genes and how much you've, helped to hurt the environment.
Whoa, hold on. That sounds a little intense.
I definitely get you thinking.
Definitely. I mean, it makes you wonder about how far we'd be willing to go to, like, fix the climate, you know? Would we actually give up, like, months of our lives just to make sure the planet's okay? And, like, what about fairness, you know? Would everyone even have the same chance to earn those credits?
Yeah, those are some really heavy questions.
It really makes you think.
For sure, and it makes you think about all the, like, unintended consequences that could come up, even if the goal is, good.
Absolutely.
So let's, like, get back to Wolski for a sec. How do they even, like, go about making art like this?
Well, their process is pretty wild, actually. They, like, seriously dive deep into all this data, like all the sciencey stuff about biology and climate change, and they somehow turn it into these visual stories.
Well, that's like a whole other level of skill.
Right. They mix this, like, super intricate beauty of nature with these really sharp geometric patterns. And it's like they've invented a whole new language, you know? It's like they can explain all this complicated climate stuff, but in a way that's, like, beautiful and makes you think.
So it's not just about, like, making people aware, right? It's like making you actually feel what could happen.
Totally. And that's where the real power of the piece comes in, you know? It's not just telling you what to think. It's like holding up a mirror to, like, what the future could be.
It's definitely a, like, wake-up call, right?
Big time. It makes you stop and, like, really think about the choices we're making right now and how they'll affect everything down the line, you know? And, like, are we going to end up in a world where we literally have to sleep to survive?
Yeah. Heavy stuff.
Absolutely.
The Somnium Tapestry is definitely a powerful piece of art. Like, it really shows us that what we do today, it shapes the world we'll live in tomorrow. And it makes us think about, like, finding that balance between taking care of ourselves and taking care of the planet.
Exactly. And it leaves us with some, like, really important questions, you know? If you lived in this future, how would you earn those climate credits? Would you be cool with, like, a system that decides how long you sleep based on what you do and your genes?
Right. Like, would you even have a choice?
Yeah. And, like, most importantly, what can we do now to make sure we don't end up in that kind of future?
That's something to think about, for sure. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive on exploring futures. We hope, this got you thinking about the future we're building.
Absolutely. And if this got you thinking, share it with a friend.
Yes. Spread the word. Let's keep this conversation going because, creating a future where we can all rest easy, well, that's something we got to work on together.
Couldn't agree more.
Until next time.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.